Well, here is the undefeated challenger, 25 years of age, Alexis Nicolas. He said, my time is now. Dive into comfort and performance with one Dot Shop today. Well, this man, the Immortal Regian Eersel, has been unstoppable. You see Nicolas, 6 years younger than that of Eersel. Eersel has a 2-inch height and a 6-inch reach advantage. Our global rules, 5 3-minute rounds.
Watch out for the headbutt, low blow, and back of the head. You both know the rules, kickboxing rules, no clinching, okay? No clinching. Check it out if you want and back your corner.
It is the one lightweight kickboxing world championship on the line.
Ready.
The champion, Regian Eersel, making the 5th defense of his crown against the undefeated challenger, Alexis Nicolas. We are underway here in Bangkok.
Nicolas getting active with the kicks early on, trying to take out the legs, the support system of the champion, Eersel.
Stiff punches by Eersel. As Nicolas using that jab followed by that front kick. Body kick there by Nicolas. Eersel with that right hand over the top. He has the height and reach advantage as well, Mitch.
Interesting to see how Nicolas approaches this fight because he's only gone 5 rounds in the past 12 fights or so once. So if he's going to try to pace himself, he usually puts on a tremendous pace early on, really trying to control the tempo of the fight. He's moving around really light on his feet as Eersel's trying to hunt him down in the first round.
Nicolas told us earlier in the week he has to be at his best, and he can't afford to make not even one mistake. Referee in charge, Olivier Cost.
A lot of Eersel's past fights have been under Muay Thai rules, so when you jump back and forth between sports like this, it's kind of hard to neglect certain aspects of your game, especially when you're so good at the clinch like Eersel is. No clinching allowed in this kickboxing rule set.
He did tell us that his ultimate goal when it comes to this particular, in terms of kickboxing, because he is a 2-sport world champion, he wants to make 10 successful title defenses. So right now he is making the 5th defense of his world championship. Big right hand, the snap back the head of Nicolas. Another right hand connecting by Eersel.
Nicolas still being active with the kicks, disrupting the balance of the champion.
Final moments of the first as Eersel comes forward. And that's the end of the first.
Disrupting the balance. Very intriguing first round of this championship fight.
Coming forward is Eersel. Nicolas has got to do something to try to not allow Eersel to keep coming forward and get comfortable. There's a left hook there by the champion. Oh, and he gets dropped! My goodness, the champion's been dropped!
Look at this. Comes beautifully timed overhand right, catches the temple as Nicolas eyes his fallen opponent. Look at that. Beautiful setup there, just catches him. Nicolas there.
How the tide changes. Now talk about confidence for the challenger, the undefeated Alexis Nicolas.
Eersel's been in this position before. He has been dropped in the past. He always battles back. He's got that intestinal fortitude to dig deep and push on and get better as the fight goes on. But a huge knockdown for the challenger in the second.
There is a reason why Regian Eersel is unbeaten in over 8 years, but now he's dealing with some adversity against Alexis Nicolas. There's There's a front kick there by Alexis Nicolas. Now we're at the midway point of the second round.
With those leg kicks, Ray, Nicolas is just chopping at the legs, which is setting up those headshots with the hands. Good movement from the challenger here in the second round. Takes out the leg again.
Body kick there by Eersel. A right hand down the middle by Nicolas.
Barboza looking good in the second as we pass that 1 minute mark. Can Eersel, who's now behind in the count, work his way back into this fight? Using the jab from Eersel as Nicolas looks to counter.
Body kick there by Nicolas. Nicolas is starting to let his strikes go. Spinning back fist by Nicolas. The back comes Eersel. Eersel putting together barrage of punches. They get separated by Olivier Coste. Final moments of the second. There's an uppercut by Nicolas. Right hand by Eersel. Eersel digging to the body of Nicolas.
Pay close attention to that numbers. Let's see how this match plays out here in this third round.
Round 3 scheduled for 5 for the lightweight kickboxing world championship. We'll see if Eersel can stem the tide in his favor here. Or if Nicolas can build upon that here in the third round.
Good angle creation from Nicolas as he circles out, ducking underneath the big
right hand that landed for the challenger.
As Eersel puts that foot forward, you can see that Nicolas is starting to chop those legs, taking the support system, the foundation away from the champion.
See if Eersel can get busy here in this third round. So far, it has been Nicolas.
Good defense from the champion, catching the punches, blocking the kicks. Good job from Nicolas to change things up, go to the legs.
Now Eersel coming forward, trying to walk down Alexis Nicolas. He just landed right hand, and now Eersel gaining some sustained offense. Under a minute left here in the third.
Yeah, Eersel's rolling downhill now, but Nicolas comes right back with a beautiful combination, punctuated with that low kick. Yeah, the combinations are coming fast and furious. But this is where the champion truly excels in these championship rounds. He's been the duration so many times, Ray. And it's been a long time since Nicolas has been in this type of situation, been in these 5-round wars of attrition. The last time he was in that war was way back in March of 2023, so only about a year ago. So he has shown that he can go and sustain volume over time, but nothing compared to what Eersel has been involved with. Eersel, the second round definitely went to Nicolas with that knockdown. That third round, Eersel started to roll downhill and picked up a lot of momentum, really putting the combinations together. Could be the difference maker, but this penultimate round, this fourth round, these championship rounds are where Eersel lives and breathes.
And Eersel looking to put it on the challenger, Alexis Nicolas. Big right hand for the champion. And a left hook to the body for Eersel, followed by a right uppercut. Eersel stringing together combinations in the opening moments of this fourth round.
Watch out, don't grab, okay? Choke!
And that knockdown plays such a big role in this matchup, Mitch, in terms of Eersel having...
When you've got the kind of engine that Eersel does, you can make those uphill climbs. You can push forward and you can keep moving in the right direction. That's kind of what we're seeing here.
Let go.
He's going to try to break Nicolas in these championship rounds with pressure and volume.
That's exactly what he's trying to do. There's a right hand upstairs. Regian Eersel getting stronger as the fight is progressing. Eersel is so focused. Nicolas realizing the opportunity he has in front of him. But it has been Eersel who has been busier here in this fourth round, Mitch. But it's clear that it's not only physical pressure, but mental pressure that the champion puts on his adversaries.
Eersel's game is they're having fun out there.
Well, both men said that they love challenges. Alexis Nicolas in front of him. For Nicolas, he said, if I'm going to be world champion, I want to do it against Regian Eersel. And now Nicolas showing a bit of offense towards the tail end of the fourth round.
Taken to the air with the flying knee. Eersel gets right back into the kitchen, putting down hate. Oh, good defense, too, off the high kick. Never seen him take a seat. I don't think he's ever sat down in between rounds, right?
Fifth and final round. It is for the one lightweight kickboxing world championship. Regian Eersel defending his title against the undefeated challenger from France, Alexis Nicolas. Big right hand by Eersel, followed by a right uppercut.
Eersel trying to end this here in this fifth round, but Nicolas not going quietly into the night. Or morning here in Bangkok. He is trying to put things on Eersel in this fifth round. But you're seeing that championship heart just come through the pores of Regian Eersel as he's marching down the undefeated challenger.
Right now, if you were to be a judge, Mitch,
right now it could be 2 rounds apiece, but then you're going to have to go to, you know, this fifth and final round. But even then, you're kind of looking at a tie. So then you go to the criteria, and then that near finish is going to come really into play, and that knockdown is going to be so important. So it really comes down to how those judges saw that first round.
Well, so this final half of the fifth and final round could very well determine the winner here.
Ray Flores making me do math. We're calling 2 shows. Man, put me on the spot, bro.
Hey, my apologies, but that's why you are the Dragon, Mitch Chilson. But we are now big right hand. From my standpoint, Mitch, it's the mentality. If you want to become champion, you have to do it definitively and rip away the title from the current champ.
But Nicolas is doing well off of the back foot. He's not melting under this pressure.
Who is going to get their hand raised? Big right hand by Eersel as he comes forward. And the final moments of this one lightweight kickboxing world championship. Who is going to get their hand raised and take on the 26 pounds of gold? Will it be Regian Eersel or will it be Alexis Nicolas? We go to the scorecards. What a battle here tonight at One Fight Night 21 in Bangkok.
In favor of your winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed one lightweight kickboxing champion of the world.
One championship, the world's largest martial arts organization. It's being broadcast live in over 190 countries. Join the conversation on X, please, the #1. Well, here is the one lightweight kickboxing world champion, the undefeated Alexis Nicolas. He's the first French one world champion. And a 6-inch reach advantage. Our global rules for our main event: 5 3-minute rounds, 10-point must system, 3 knockdowns in a round equal a TKO. No.
Yeah, right here, watch out for the headbutt, low blow, and back of the head. You both know the rules, kickboxing rules, no clinching, okay? Touch go if you want, and back your corner. Just
will
time.
it be repeat?
Ready.
And will Alexis Nicolas retain his championship, or will it be redemption for Regian Eersel? This is scheduled for 5 rounds. We are underway. One has the greatest roster of world champion strikers, and both men quite familiar with one another, having shared 15 minutes inside the ring, Mitch.
Yep, and we're seeing right where they picked off. Immediately, Nicolas going to those body, working below the chin with that right leg, attacking the legs, and also going to the body as Eersel's coming out southpaw, mixing things up against the newly minted champion.
Trying to give a different look to Alexis Nicolas, indeed. Eersel being very aggressive here in this opening minute.
Well, Southpaw changes up the main weapon of Nicolas, which is those low kicks, right? See, he's immediately starting to go for those low kicks once Eersel switched back to orthodox. When he's Southpaw, it doesn't give him the same opportunity to use those things. So, that's a nice shot as Eersel attempts that flying knee.
Well, Mitch, one thing that Eersel told us is that he has to be aware of the calf kicks. The calf kicks really took quite a bit out of him in the first fight.
Yeah, and he's so fast. It's off of the counter, too. So he waits for Eersel to commit, and then he throws that calf kick or that low kick at an angle, and he just punishes the low body. So it's very important that Eersel finds a solution to that and starts to check those.
Eersel with a stiff jab. Snapping back the head of the champion, Nicolas. And another calf kick or kick there by Nicolas as we are under a minute remaining in the first.
Eersel back to southpaw. Lands a leg kick. Looks to set up the left hand. Doesn't have success. The knee to the body, though. That's his best weapon, those knees to the body. And Nicolas knows that.
Another knee.
Inching his way forward, big head kick.
Oh, look at that, a left by Eersel. A head kick, but that left hook.
Eersel having some success out of southpaw.
Eersel told us he was crafting a game plan that would up and him on his back foot.
Easier said than done, Ray Flores. Eersel out of southpaw. Nicolas still trying to find that leg kick, but he just doesn't have the same sort of bite that he's got when Eersel's in. There's the switch back to orthodox, and I expect the leg kick coming soon. Boom, there it is. Here in this second.
Eersel is really turning up the heat, but now Nicolas trying to unload from a counter-striking standpoint. Now he has Eersel momentarily with his back on the ropes.
That's what Nicolas needs. He needs to earn some respect from Eersel. Eersel's just walking him down. Almost completely forgot about the first time these two fought. And he's just looking to land big shots.
Big right hand by Eersel as Nicolas pushes him up, and now he throws a knee. Does the champion. Spinning back fist that missed by the champion as Eersel is crowding and taking up as much real estate as he wants against Nicolas. Under a minute remaining in the second. What a pace that Eersel is putting on Alexis Nicolas.
Good knee to the body. You're gonna hit the arms. Might take the steam away from some of these punches later on, but a big roundhouse kick as Eersel tries to go to the knee. Rips to the body. Right hand is trimming the whiskers of Nicolas.
Is that calf kick, that front kick by Nicolas. He can be more of a finesse fighter. He wants to prove that he can go toe-to-toe with the world's best.
Yeah, but I don't know, at least in these first, it's Regian at this point right now, because he's more accurate. He's having more success inside that distance. Nicolas needs to change things up now, sooner rather than later.
Well, his title is first defense of his one lightweight kickboxing world championship. So Nicolas, his initial game plan of wanting to go toe-to-toe could be affecting him. Oh, big right hand there by Eersel. Eersel backing up the champion once again. Eersel is a man possessed here tonight.
Yeah, in those exchanges, like in that close range, when they start trading.
Big right hand there by Nicolas. Eersel momentarily.
That was good. That was a good slip, right? He moved out of the way and boom, he countered right back.
But he did it in a way that he made Eersel miss, and then he made him pay for it.
Good right-handed distance right there, Ray. Digs to the body. Eersel walking him down. Best moments of the fight are happening right now for Nicolas. Can he keep things going?
Nicolas making some adjustments. Stiff jab there by the challenger. What an absolute barn burner that we have between these two. The 26 pounds of gold, the one lightweight kickboxing world championship on the line here at One Fight Night 25.
Good shot by Nicolas to back him up as Eersel uses the jab to snap the head back.
Nicolas's confidence is growing here in this third round as we approach the 1 minute mark.
Much better round for the champion. Inside low kick as Eersel goes up top. Nicolas trades. Pump fake right there from the champion as he pumps out the jab.
The right hand, counter right hand for Nicolas. Eersel slowing down a bit here in this third round, Mitch.
Yeah, he's taking his foot off of the gas. When we see Eersel in 4 and 5 really start to put things on his opponents, really turns things up. Inside low for the challenger as he's forced back.
Left that landed for Eersel. Nicolas spins him around. Towards the end of round number 3. There's a calf kick. Body shot by Nicolas. That'll end round 3. But he has been in these type of quote-unquote deep waters.
Yeah. I think like 7 title defenses or something like that. Obscene. 7 times he's been the distance. As of late, he's been knocking people out. Sensamut and Menshikov before he ran into Nicolas. But he is a true 5-round fighter. Very cerebral, high fight IQ. Let's see if he can turn things on as we hit these championship rounds. Penultimate round, round number 4.
Nicolas coming forward, understanding he has to be more aggressive. He is the champion, but Regian Eersel is absolutely one of the world's best pound for pound. There's a body kick there by Alexis Nicolas.
Eersel is pumping out that jab as he sets up with the right hand, snapping the head back.
There's a right hand that sprayed Regian Eersel, and a right hand to the body for the undefeated champion from France. Body kick by Nicolas. Another one. Here comes Eersel. What a battle between these two.
We said that Muay Thai is the game of inches, but kickboxing is a game of centimeters, Ray.
Under 90 seconds remaining.
Good job by Eersel to parry. Eersel's working behind an educated jab here in this 4th round as he chooses to go to the low kicks.
It's so fluid, he's pumping it, it's disrupting the momentum and the rhythm of Alexis Nicolas. A big shot, he was successful early in the round, Mitch, digging to the body.
Look at that, trying to hide the high kick with the right hand. Eersel going to the knee. Fight. Good slip, look at that, rolling through it. Talk about rolling with the punches. Regian Eersel, rare form here.
There's a bit of swelling underneath the left eye of Alexis Nicolas to go in this 4th round.
Barbosa going.
We are on our way to round 5, the right hand by Nicolas. As Regian Eersel and Alexis Nicolas advance to the 5th and final round in this rematch. Body kick there by Nicolas to begin this 5th and final round. All right, they are both exchanging, going toe-to-toe, and a right hand for Eersel to punctuate that exchange. Digging to the body was Eersel. Looking to answer back is Nicolas.
And Eersel doesn't want any part of coasting. He's in a...
It is absolutely evident he's dealing with some adversity from a determined challenger here in the rematch. A right hand that found its destination for Eersel.
On target is that right hand. Good boxing from the Dutch Surinamese fighter. Look at that, boom, gone.
He was adamant with the notion that I've made adjustments. You are going to see that I'm fighter than that of Alexis Nicolas. And right now, we are in the last half of the 5th and final round. Body shot for Eersel, followed by a left hook upstairs. And here's a head kick upstairs by the champion, Nicolas.
Big head kick. Eersel continues to look for that sweet science to find success. Eersel low kick, and he circles out really well. Snaps the head back again with the jab.
Under a minute remaining in the 5th and final round. for the one lightweight kickboxing world championship. That jab has been pestering Alexis Nicolas throughout the evening. There's a right hand that clipped Nicolas. Eersel has put Alexis Nicolas under duress, but Nicolas has got to find a way to land something significant here in the final 30 seconds.
Nicolas being aggressive, coming forward, looking for big shots, but Eersel's just being too active as he dances his way into the final 20.
We're seeing the showmanship being displayed by the immortal Regian Eersel. Eersel shakes his head, and both men pounding his chest, believing that his world championship will be returned to him as we go to the scorecards. What a performance by both men, but Regian Eersel once again proving why he's among.
In favor of your winner by unanimous decision, and
Eersel has the height and the reach advantage, but Eersel missed weight. Therefore, only Nicolas can win the World Championship here tonight. One Championship, the world's largest martial arts organization, is being broadcast live in over 190 countries. Step into the world of champions with exclusive gear from Shop. From premium fight kits to statement tees, our collection is designed for warriors inside and outside the arena. Visit Shop today.
Alright, watch out for the head ball, you going back of the head. You both know the rules. No clinching. Don't grab the leg and no elbow, okay? Touch go if you want.
Round 11. The third fight between Regian Eersel and Alexis Nicolas. Every fight on this card represents the highest levels in the world. We are underway.
Forcing Regian to change stances momentarily and lands with a nice two-punch combination.
Both men respecting one another. Big strike there by Nicolas.
I really like those leg kicks from Nicolas. Just very short, chopping shots. Kind of comes up straight from the hip. These guys are swinging. I know I spoke a little bit about establishing rhythm earlier, but these guys are just going at it from round one.
Well, they want to make it definitively as they continue to trade. Does Eersel and Nicolas. There's a right hook. Looking for some hooks is Eersel. That kick there by Nicolas, looking to dig to the body. Answering back is Eersel.
Nicolas is choosing to use power over speed, trying to be a little bit more heavy into his shots, sit down on those punches, a little bit more so than he did last time.
Left hook to the body by
He just comes forward, and if you take away one of his wheels, if you can flatten one of those tires,
look at digging to the body. What a combination by Nicolas.
sneaking that head kick up there too. Forcing Eersel to be very careful with his guard.
Looking to respond is Eersel as he snaps back the head of Nicolas.
You know, really tough and really kind of dead in him. But when it comes to that calf, it's just almost impossibly trained. Then he hit the right spot in the nerve and the leg goes dead. Nicolas uses it excellent.
But Eersel told us that did slow him down in the first fight. He evaded it much in the second fight. Combinations is Alexis Nicolas.
Good round right now for Nicolas. Moving well. Big snappy jab though coming from Eersel.
Spots. He gets in and then he gets out. He does work with those leg kicks, throws a combination.
Significant shots. A lot of volume in the first part of that round, but Eersel
down goes Nicolas from Eersel.
Another big shot. That's what he needed right there. Such a huge work rate coming out of Nicolas. Nicolas gets wobbled back and then he gets hit with another left.
With Eersel, he gets better as the fight progresses and advances into the latter part.
Yes, he does, especially in that third round. This is usually his round. Look at it, being very aggressive with the belt in this fight. But what a statement it would be from Eersel to go out there and stop Alexis Nicolas. Beautiful combination there to get a head kick right there.
Eersel is now finding his rhythm in a mix. How imperative is it, Mitch, for Nicolas to not rush in and try to get the knockdown back?
I think it's Eersel, and the only way to do that is to go forward, is to slowly and methodically work him back, because when Eersel does this, when Eersel's coming forward, that's when he is the most dangerous.
Aiming to take home the 26 pounds of gold back to France.
It's like he's got AI inside that head. He can just read what you're doing and then figure it out and then anticipate it, and then he's gone. He's such a high-level fighter. In that match against Selon, we saw him raise his hands, and as he was going for the hook, he changed mid-shot, went to the body.
Eersel's doing a very good job of staying away from the punches of Nicolas.
Since that knockdown, it's just been Eersel in 2 and 3. Let's see if Nicolas can really start to do what he does best, and that's create those hand combinations with those low kicks.
Low kicks, you know, it's but Eersel's in seeking to struggle. There's a left hook that connected for the Immortal.
That left hook is really bad. It's just a southpaw to shut down the leg kick, and then when he needs to, he goes back to orthodox to do this, right? Look for that left hook. He's pumping it out there.
Nicolas trying to land something, but Eersel gets out of the way, and then he imports the left hook.
There's that left hook again. So that's what he's setting up with there. He's looking for that timing of that shot. Southpaw, looking to land big weapons. Back to orthodox.
We are nearing 1 minute to go in the 4th round. Those leg kicks by Nicolas continue to come out. Left hook to the body there by Nicolas.
Nicolas landed with a left hook, though. There's that left hook of Eersel's again.
The Frenchman. Eersel seems to be waiting for his moment here, and then he unloads that right hand, but Nicolas got out of the way.
Up, don't drop the legs, okay? Choke!
Nice leg kick. Barbosa spins with the hook. Can't find it. Eersel takes flight.
Choke!
Final moments of the 4th. We're headed towards the 5th and final round. He sprayed Nicolas with the right hand. And now they're close distance, and Eersel looking to unload, but a right hand that connected for Nicolas. In the second half of the 5th and final round between Eersel and Nicolas.
The offense from Eersel is slowed just a bit. This is the moment for Nicolas to really turn things on.
So right hand looking to respond is Eersel. Misses by Nicolas. Under 30 seconds remaining. Who is going to win this trilogy? Beautiful right hand by Eersel.
That was a big shot, Ray. Sticking out the jab. Coming in with the knee. The jab isn't going to do it. He spins. He can't quite find it.
Both men have pushed each other for 15 rounds. A right hand by Eersel. And that ends the 3rd fight between Eersel.
In favor of your winner by majority decision, Regian